Raise your hand if you've ever given your pup a big squeeze, pouring out your love and joy. Now keep it raised if you've ever paused mid-hug to wonder if your dog is actually into it. What you see as affection might just be your pooch, patiently waiting it out or even plotting a polite escape. So, do dogs really enjoy hugs? Well, it's complicated. Do dogs enjoy hugs? It's easy to assume dogs love hugs as much as we do. After all, aren't dogs supposed to be our best friends, always eager for affection? But just because your dog might not be a fan of hugs doesn't mean they don't adore you to bits. It's tough to imagine our dogs don't relish our hugs, especially since hugging is such a big way we show love. Hugging is deeply ingrained in us as a species. Looking at our primate cousins like chimpanzees and bonobos, it's clear that hugging plays a crucial role in how they give and seek comfort and affection. When we say dogs aren't really into hugs, it can trigger a primal emotional reaction. You mean my dog doesn't love me? But rest assured, our dogs do love us, just in their own doggy way. While we love them with our primate instincts, we are two distinctly different species who have formed a deep bond through our shared evolutionary journey. Dog versus human greetings. Imagine you're at the dog park, watching your pup interact with other dogs. They have a whole repertoire of hellos, nose sniffing, tail wagging, and playful bowing. But you'll notice one thing: there's never any hugging. Not even among the best of furry friends. In fact, the closest thing dogs have to our version of a hug often signals something quite different from friendship. When dogs place a leg, or even both, over the shoulders of another dog, it's usually about establishing social status or jostling for resources. This behavior, known as standing over, is generally seen as a display of dominance, a way for one dog to assert control over another. So when we wrap our arms around our dogs in a hug, they might interpret it as a potential threat. Understanding canine body language. Dogs aren't shy about expressing themselves through body language, but many people struggle to read their signals. Recent studies by Dr. Michelle Wan have shown that people often miss signs of dogs' negative emotions, particularly fear and anxiety. For instance, a dog might be practically screaming, "Please don't touch me," through its body language, but because it's not growling and its tail is wagging, the owner assumes everything is fine. Reading a dog's signs of stress or discomfort takes experience. Only those well-versed in doggy language really notice the small signs like ear position, eye shape, lip licking, and the way a dog leans. Experiment time. Decode your dog's take on hugs. Want to know if your dog enjoys hugs? Try this simple experiment. Hug your dog and have someone snap a photo. Look for signs of stress like a stiff body, closed mouth, pinned back ears, or a furrowed brow. If you see these signs, your dog isn't enjoying the hug. On the other hand, if your dog's body and ears are relaxed, eyes soft and mouth open with the tongue draped out, then you've got a cuddly furball who loves your hugs. Teaching your dog to tolerate hugs. Even if your dog isn't a big fan of hugs, you can teach them to tolerate a good squeeze, which can be helpful during vet visits or when interacting with children. Start by associating gentle, hug-like gestures with something your dog loves, like treats or belly rubs. Gradually increase the intensity of the hug while continuing to reward your dog. Keep in mind that this might take time and patience. Our dogs can be hard to read at times, but with a little effort, we can better understand their preferences and make sure our affection is appreciated. After all, the goal is to share love in a way that makes both you and your furry friend happy.